fear God, I will fear nothing else. If I don't fear God, I will fear everything else.
There is a fear that eradicates all other fears. And that fear is called the healthy, holy fear of God. What is the fear of the Lord? Let me say this, students, and I want you to hear me before you automatically just shut me down. The fear of the Lord is not to be scared of God. Wait a minute. He's talking out of both sides of his mouth. Do not fear because God's come to see if his fear is in you. Moses is differentiating between being scared of God and the fear of the Lord. There is a difference. The person who is scared of God has something to hide. The person who fears God has nothing to hide. He or she is terrified of being away from God. So if you want the first definition of the holy fear of God, it is to be terrified of being away from him. This is why the Bible tells us by the fear of the Lord, one departs from evil. Hey, I have a question. At what point did you fall out of love with Jesus? When did you stop loving him? Because I remember when you started, you were so on fire. You wept when you preached. And he looked at me, he said, I didn't. I said, no, you didn't understand what I just asked you. When did you fall out of love with Jesus? At what point? He said, John, I didn't. Now my walls are back up because I don't know this guy. I said to him, you committed adultery in 1983, and I named the person. And you're going on with all this mail fraud for 7 more years before you're arrested. And you're telling me you loved Jesus all the way through this? He said, John, I loved him all the way through it. Now he sees the confusion on my face, and he said, John, I didn't fear God. And he said, there's millions of Americans just like me. They love Jesus, but they have no fear of God. The fear of the Lord is to stand in awe of him. It is to honor, tremble, revere, esteem, respect, value, venerate him more than anything or anyone else. When somebody fears God, we will love what he loves and we will hate what he hates.